Rockstar just pushed out a quiet update in GTA Online, and while they did fix a few annoying bugs with this patch, there is still one major issue that's just completely breaking the new DLC for a lot of players, and Rockstar still hasn't addressed it yet. We've also got a weird visual glitch on one of the new DLC vehicles, a sneaky fix involving Cayo Perico, which maybe you heard about this, maybe you didn't, this was kind of a surprise to me, and then also a surprise PlayStation deal that you definitely don't want to miss. And so today on the show, we're going to be breaking it all down, so thank you for clicking on this video, and let's get started. First up, if you've been grinding the Moneyfronts Tier 4 Career Progress Challenge and specifically doing the Current Liabilities mission for the max bonus, only to see it not register, yeah, you weren't crazy. It's a bug. Rockstar has now addressed it in the latest background update, so that's a good thing, but here's the important part. You need to replay the mission. If you already did it and got the max bonus before the fix, it won't retroactively count. So go back, run it again, hit the bonus, and then you should see your challenge progress update properly. They also fixed a nasty issue with the Mr. Faber mission that was causing the game to crash or freeze whenever players tried to launch it. That should be resolved now too, and so if you've been avoiding one of the Mr. Faber work out of fear of that just basically bricking your game and bricking your session, you can safely dive back in now. You're good to go. Another issue that got quietly addressed here in this background patch involves a strange bug that's tied to the RC tank as well as Cayo Perico. Now, if you've ever requested the RC tank and then tried to head out to the island of Cayo Perico, chances are that you were met with a frustrating surprise. The game just wouldn't let you go. I'm not even exaggerating with that. Rockstar has patched that now with this update, and according to Tez on Twitter, the issue where players couldn't visit Cayo after calling in the RC tank has finally been resolved, and so if you're stuck wondering why fast travel wasn't working or why you were locked out of the island entirely, that's no longer going to be a problem. Alright, now let's talk about a bug that hasn't been patched yet, but realistically, it really should be, especially before this spreads to the wider player base in the next few days here. Right now, the overflawed Suzume is only available to GTA Plus members, and that's one of the new DLC vehicles that released with Moneyfronts. And what that also means is that most players can't access it or test it out yet for themselves, but the few who can have already discovered a really strange glitch when customizing it, and it's in regards to the Sunstrip customization option. If you head into a Los Santos Customs or your auto shop or agency and scroll through the Sunstrip mods, everything looks fine at first glance. You've got options like the black strip, carbon strip, secondary color strip, you know, the usual stuff. But once you apply it, you'll notice the actual Sunstrip placement is completely broken. So instead of just sitting across the top of the windshield like it's supposed to be doing as a Sunstrip, it's actually clipping inside of the car, literally sitting behind the driver's head, and it looks ridiculous. This is obviously a very minor visual issue, but nonetheless, it is a visual issue, and that's going to directly affect your customization, which is a huge part of what players enjoy about new DLC vehicles, customizing it and personalizing it into their very own. And so if this isn't addressed before the overflawed Suzume goes live before everyone next week, well, Rockstar's going to have a lot more people frustrated that they can't even mod a car that they've been so hyped to unlock, and one that's extremely expensive as well at full MSRP value. Now, let's hope they fix this with some back-end patch, or, you know, at the worst, maybe we have to wait for the next full title update, because that would really suck. If they wait all the way until the winter DLC to address it, that's just sloppy on their part. I have no idea myself if this can be fixed with a hot fix or a small patch, or if this does require a whole new title update like fixing the bulletproof glitch with the Coquette D5, for example, that we've had recently since Agents of Sabotage, or with previous vehicles like the Benefactor Sterling GT with Criminal Enterprises, or even the armored Kuruma actually with LS tuners. That one was kind of crazy right there. But nonetheless, I don't know how this one is going to shake out, but I will keep you guys up to date. Now let's talk about one of the most frustrating bugs still active in GTA Online right now, and somehow Rockstar still hasn't fixed it. You guys know about that serious game-breaking glitch that's tied to the heat meter system in the new Moneyfronts DLC, and so if you've been running missions for the car wash, Higgins helicopter tours, or even smoke on the water, this one's gonna matter because it can literally soft lock your entire business progression. And here's how it's supposed to work if you're not sure, and I just want to bring this up again in case you don't know. Every time you do a mission for one of your new businesses, the heat meter fills up, and to cool that back down, you're supposed to run a heat reduction job for that business. Once you do that, the bar should drop. In fact, it's designed so just one of the missions can fully reset your heat meter back to 0, but this bug kicks in when all 3 of your businesses have hit max heat, and once that happens, even if you complete a cooldown mission, you'll still get the little message saying that your heat has been reduced, but the bar stays stuck at 100% and nothing changes. And so obviously this breaks your ability to run the money laundering missions, take on Mr. Faber tasks, and obviously generally just progress throughout the Moneyfronts DLC with the career progress. access, and just switching lobbies won't help. I've tested everything. Public sessions, invite-only sessions, CEO status toggled on and off, nothing works. The only current workaround is to fully close the application, relaunch GTA Online, and in some cases you'll actually need to repeat this for each individual business just to reset the system. Obviously it's a massive waste of time, and if you're not paying attention, it's way too easy to lock yourself out of the entire update without really even realizing it. Rockstar needs to patch this, not next week, not with the winter update obviously, right now. This bug is actively screwing players over who are trying to engage with new content, and it's frankly ridiculous in my opinion that it's gone this long without even being acknowledged. I was really hoping I was able to make this video in time to report on this being fixed as well, but now that it's the weekend, I honestly wouldn't expect this to be adjusted until sometime next week at the earliest, and that's disappointing because, you know, this wasn't addressed before the work week wrapped up, and honestly, that's the whole point of releasing updates and companies releasing software title updates and patches early in the week so that they have the rest of the week to sort out major issues like this, but Rockstar didn't do that. And finally, before we wrap things up, here's a quick heads up if you're on PlayStation and you haven't jumped into GTA Online yet. Right now, GTA Online is completely free to play on PlayStation consoles, and the best part is that you don't even need an active PlayStation Plus subscription to get in. This offer is running for the next 2 weeks, so whether you're brand new to the game, or maybe you took a long break and want to check out the new Moneyfronts DLC, now is the perfect time to give it a shot without spending anything. If your friends have been begging you to finally try it, or you've just been watching all the update coverage and thinking about diving in, go for it. It is the easiest and absolute most cheapest way to see what GTA Online is all about right now, and let me tell you, this game absolutely rocks. Just looking at my list from Raph on all my businesses, I say we should do some smoke on the water work and do some money laundering just to get that heat meter up just so we could reset it for later. Just hopping into GTA, I'm preparing for my live stream right now, so I just want to get kind of warmed up, do a quick mission, do some of the daily activities, and then we'll get on the way here. Now, which one are we doing? Oh, torch the grass farms. I was looking forward to this one. I was hoping we would get this and not do the one where I needed to go all the way up north for the Bobcat, because, you know, it's not the absolute best, but actually, wait, hold on. Where are these taking me? Okay, they are taking me up to the same spot anyway, so am I really saving that much time? I don't really know. Now, for those of you guys wondering where the Molotovs are for these missions, especially this one, maybe not the cash business, or the cash mission, because, you know, you have that convenience store here. The cash mission is like, what, over here, I think, or somewhere over here. Either way, you grab the Molotovs from that convenience store. Rockstar doesn't make it very obvious on the map. See how that's that dark gray? It should be like a white icon. Like this. It shouldn't be this dark gray, because players are wondering how they can get their Molotovs so they don't have to use RPGs or incendiary ammo, explosive ammo, or like I said, use their own Molotovs. They're rare Molotovs to actually do this. So always head to this first, then you can start burning everything. So I'm gonna mark that on my waypoint. We can find this Molotov crate right out front. It's just hidden between these two blue shipment containers. But this is always what I recommend players do, because it only takes a few extra seconds. I mean, again, kind of just using the car wash cash burning operation example. That one only takes you a few extra seconds. This one, the grass farms are a little bit spread out and a little bit further away, and you also have to go to 3 instead of just going to 1, you know, just like for the cash mission, again, for example. So it's take you a little bit longer, but it's still worth it. That way you don't have to spend a bunch of money on ammo. And of course, you have all these enemies. I am not gonna blow everyone up on my oppressor. I'm too good for that. We're going in guns blazing. Let's use the carbine rifle Mark II as our first weapon to take these guys out. And then at my next one, we'll use maybe like a submachine gun, and then we'll switch to a shotgun. Use something a little bit unorthodox that we don't use all too often. I mean, I love this carbine rifle Mark II. I love the service carbine. I love the assault rifle Mark II as well. The AK in this game is actually pretty cool. I just wish it had a slightly faster fire rate. But now that we have those Molotovs, wait a second. Did I actually grab them? It says I have 30. I should... What the heck? I should have unlimited for the sake of this mission, but maybe not? I don't know. At least, maybe this one's just set up differently. With the cash mission for the car wash, it gives you unlimited Molotovs for the mission. Like, there is no Molotov counter. For this one, it tells you how many, but at least it refills it for you, which is kind of nice. Uh-oh, we just inhaled the smoke. Okay, I gotta get out of here. We got some enemies as well, but you know what? That I'll use an oppressor for and blow them up. Also, don't fly a magic broomstick while you're not sober. High on life, I like to call it. For this one, let's do maybe the Goosenberg Sweeper, yeah? Let's go with that. Are there a bunch of enemies? Yeah, there are. Okay. Just gonna hip fire them. Al Capone, this is my weed farm. So go for some headshots. Uh-oh. I'm trying not to use snacks and armor too, because that's just not what the Mafia does. Oh my lord. This thing is just fun to use, man. How can you not like using different guns in this game? Like, I get you could just run the Special Carbine Mark II and that's it. But isn't it fun using other types of weapons and vehicles and playing different missions? Maybe it's just me, but that's how I like to play this game, that's for sure. We got more too, so back to the hip fire. Oh my lord. And oh, I missed. Did I not torch the grass? It didn't even burn. Oh brother. There we go, now it's torched. Okay, yeah. Farm health, boom. I guess you have to throw a bunch more because it doesn't burn enough in just the 3 if you go to all the different sections. You'd figure that would make the most sense, but I guess not. Now, I guess before we go to the 3rd one, let me also just fill up some of my snacks, get my armor, and we'll fly to that last one. You guys are very lucky that I'm keeping this a little bit faster pace for the video because otherwise I'd return to those 2 on the ground and blow them up. Yeah, so for this one, this is where I'd like to use a shotgun. Let's use, not a super good one either, but actually I don't really have, yeah, I don't have the other shotguns equipped. Probably because I don't like using them. Let's go with something a little bit different then. Let's use maybe the Heavy Revolver Mark II. Oh, I don't have rounds in it. Oh no. Okay, fine. Let's go with, when was the last time you saw someone use the Assault SMG? We'll just use that. I was gonna use the normal SMG, but I kind of used that recently on live stream, so let's use the Assault SMG for this grass farm. This final one we gotta do. Goodbye. Have a good day. I'm gonna reload. And oh. Okay, I'm gonna take a little bit too much damage here face tanking these guys. I swear, wait a second. It's unfortunate because a lot of these grass plants, the bullets won't penetrate them. They just count as like solid objects. So I'm having trouble hitting my shots on these guys, even though I'm aiming directly at them. Okay, now I can chuck some Molotovs. Let's throw one there, one here. 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh my lord. Uh-oh, I'm on fire. I don't want to be on fire right now. That should be enough. That should absolutely be enough. As long as it keeps burning. Yeah, we're good. Or almost. Wait a second. And perfect. All right, let's leave the area and get our money. Anyways, I'll wrap it up right here. Thank you guys so much for watching. Hopefully y'all have a fantastic day. Let me know what other changes that you think need to happen in GTA. Fix some glitches, stuff like that. I hear Cayo Perico is broken in a different way now, which is, you know, if that's actually a thing, I gotta research it and investigate a little bit more. But if it is a thing, I'll make a video on that. Anyways, thank you so much for watching. Drop a like if you guys enjoyed. Subscribe to the channel if you guys are new. Have a great day. I'll see you guys in the next one. Adios, amigos.